Today I'm gonna take you behind the scenes of a powerful n8n workflow that I've built to automate Instagram carousel posts. We're going to break down this entire process into 7 clear stages. I only use AI agent for the very first step, generating the ideas. By keeping the rest of the workflow logic-based, the system is incredibly robust and less prone to hallucinations. And the best of all is that I've managed to do this without any third-party posting tool, putting your account growth on total autopilot. Let's dive in. Essentially, it consists of several parts. At least I've broken it into several parts for an easy digestion and understanding. Initially, it's idea generation, right? And this is the only chunk or the only part of the whole workflow where we are using an AI agent. The rest is very deterministic and basically hard to break, so to speak, right? Or hard to hallucinate. But this one, it generates ideas. And let me actually initiate the workflow so that we will see by the end of the workflow, we'll see the result. So this is a schedule trigger, and I've set it up to schedule 4 times a day, but you can schedule it as many times as you want, up to 100 times a day, whatever you want. And then we're pulling data from other older posts. And then regardless of how many carousels there's going to be, we're going to limit it to like the last several, for instance, last 5 in this example. And then we're going to clean up the data because this one might be a bit of a mess, and we're going to clean it up. And then I prefer to use the prompts this way, so they're separate. I'm using the separate prompts for tools and separate prompt for topic ideas in this instance. All right, and then we're using agent, and I'm using a very cheap one with an open router. I'm using a cheap one for the testing purposes. I might want to switch it to a better one and more advanced and more reasoning model later on. But then I'm using Perplexity tool for the research. And for those of you who do not know, Perplexity is a search engine for AI agents. And then we're moving on to the idea approval stage. And in the idea approval stage, I'm using Telegram at this point, but it's not so hard to vibe code a dashboard or something so that you could, generate, or you could approve and see all the posts on a single page. But anyways, this is what the message look like. Approve carousel, 10 AI trends scaling coaching revenue, not too bad. Hyper-personalized client roadmaps, AI analyzes data, history, and goals to create dynamic roadmaps with real-time adjustments. Anyways, let's say I approve it, right? I'm going to approve it, and then it's going to continue. So it's going to store it locally. And from here, we can see that it has indeed stored it. The slide 1, this is the main slide 2, this is just the name for it. Slide 2 content, well, basically this is the description, right? And so on up until the 10th, up until the 11th slide. It has already generated the slide itself, because like the next step, it's chunking and it's breaking it down into chunks of slides. And from here we can see that I'm using the playset. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this tool. It's like an alternative to Canva. I wouldn't say it's a cheaper alternative, but Canva is a bit complicated. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna link it down below beneath this video for you to, if you want to use it. You can create templates, and you can then later reuse these templates with dynamic texts. Pretty convenient. And I've only have several templates so far. And so it goes through each slide or each carousel slide one by one, creating them and saving them. And from here, we can see that they get generated and saved. We can see the first one as an example. 10 AI trends scaling coaching revenue. Okay, this design is a bit of a problem, but can be fixed. All right, so 10 slides have been generated, and the CTA slide has been generated, and now it's up there for review. So we can see the status has been published for review. Let's see the latest one. Save this post for later. Okay, actually, the last post CTA needs to be updated. That's a bit weird. But anyways, it works now. So it has created it has created all the 10 slides plus a CTA. It has merged them into a single one. Now we're moving into the slides approval section, right? It has aggregated them into a single item, right? And then it has cleaned it up and broken it down into 10 items. And then we can see from here that I received all the 10 slides. 10 AI trends, scaling coaching revenue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And where's the last one? Let's approve them. Let's go ahead and approve them. And now, yeah, we're getting the URLs, just so you know, we're getting the URLs, and well, it basically just gets all the rows from the file, and we want to limit it just to the last row. So let's check it out. It has created all the slides now. I wouldn't need all the slides all the time, because sometimes the AI may come up with 5 slides and that's it. Then it creates the container for the carousel itself. It does the polling if it's in progress. So it did it twice. It doesn't take a lot of time for Meta to publish it. And then we can see that it has been published. And let's refresh my Instagram page. There you go. It has been published indeed. 10 AI trends scaling coaching revenue. I might want to look into, improving the description, but it is what it is for now. So we have them all right here. Let's see how many we have. It did say 10. Okay, yeah, I need to fix it so that, it publishes the last slide as well. But it did its job and it did publish it. So that's it. That's the carousel posting automation. It posts on its own. It doesn't require your input, and you can use it multiple times a day and grow your Instagram with it. And you can use any topic you want. You can change the prompt. It took me a while to put together, but I'm willing to give it to you for free. So just let me know and I'll send you the JSON. And if you found this useful, please consider subscribing. See you next time.